Coach Brian, welcome. I wanted to introduce myself and share a little bit more about who I am, what I do, and how I work best with my clients. Now, what I am looking for, I commonly run across weight loss. That's a very common issue that people need my help with, and they're out looking and you made a decision that you want to change. And so consequently, this is just the next step in the decision-making process of getting some help and figuring out what is going to be best work for you in terms of a nutritional approach, a fitness regimen, and how to get the body in better shape. So I've run across people who've done fad diets, ran across those who want to build some muscle and tone up their body, to, slim down their waistline. And so these are common things that even run 5Ks or longer, all the way up to marathon. And so what we do with the clients is we come in, assess, coach you through the process of learning what it is that's most important in terms of nutritional approach around the foods that you eat and how you eat them and how to pick them and portion them out and get them to fit into your lifestyle. Around the exercise, if you're not already currently working out, then we can talk about what that workout program will look like, and then also include some exercise prescription and stuff with you there. And what more often than not is that you're struggling. You've hit a point at where you've just decided that enough is enough. You're tired of feeling tired. You're tired of not fitting in clothes, tired of looking in the mirror and not feeling yourself. And that's the point at which we meet. Now, one of the things that I have as a desire to serve the people that I work with, my clients, is to make sure that that you're learning the information and being able to implement those into your actual lifestyle. It's one thing to follow a meal plan, but it's another thing to actually understand what nutrition is and how to apply that into your every single day. Life throws curveballs at us all the time. So what you had planned out as this perfect weekend that you're going to just hit your food and your goals and your fitness and all this stuff, all of a sudden there's an event planned and all of those plans go out the window and you need to course correct. And that's where some of the coaching that I provide to my clients really steps in, is making sure that this is really lifestyle driven and that you're able to get sustainable, long lasting results at not only that we work together to create with you and our time together, but things that you can manage long term. I mean, not just like the next 5 months, but 5-10 years from now, and that it's the impact that we've had together has been that significant. So what I want to introduce you to is what I do with my clients. And I work with my clients in what I call the SANE Approach. That's support, accountability, nutrition, and exercise. So we'll start with exercise. If you've been doing something with exercise, great. I'd love to learn about what it is and how we can improve that if we need to. Say you're going to a fitness class or you already have a trainer, that's great. We'll talk about how to include that to influence your nutrition. Now, if you haven't and you haven't been doing anything, then we can totally start from ground level. And exercise is all built around progression, getting you to do the next step, the next best thing for you to do. So we will just continue to develop and grow in exercise. I've programmed thousands of workouts over my years as being a personal trainer, having an exercise and nutrition degree, owning 2 gyms, which I've helped thousands of people through the 6 years I did that. In the last 4 or 5 years that I've been doing just this is a lot of remote coaching, and where the easiest way to put this is that I help you go from where you're at to where you want to go in an easy, effective way that you are able to sustain. So that's where the SANE Approach comes in, and that's where we start with the exercise. Then we double into nutrition, where we will be spending a lot of our time together. We'll be talking about what food choices you like, what your day's like, how busy it is, and how do we make food choices, whether you're on the go, it needs to be quick and easy, or you actually have time to cook. And we'll also account for those people that might be living around you. Sometimes people are single, others, like myself, I have a family of 6. So the nutrition there is a wee bit different to be able to manage that from someone who's single to 6. And so we're able to juggle all of those situations in between. Like I said, I've been doing this a long time, come across all sorts of situations. So whether you travel and you're out of your home for days on end, or you work from home and you never leave home, we can talk about all of those situations, how to allow you to have the best effective nutritional approach that fits in your lifestyle. Accountability is all built around doing commitments and having not just targets or goals, but commitments to your health, to you succeeding. And that becomes the expectation for both of us, is that you're going to, we're going to work together, and that you're going to get the results that you set out for. And those are what my best clients do. There's that commitment that they put down, and it's locked in. There's other commitments that you made in your life that allow you to, say like your mortgage or your car note. You always are paying those. You're showing up to work every day. You loving your spouse or your kids or significant partner. And so these are commitments that you made in your life, and we want to make sure that we turn the mirror in on you. And that so many times that people just don't see themselves as being worthwhile or worth putting the health or taking the time and effort and energy to be able to do that. So that's where the commitments come in around accountability. And I'll be there to help create those with you and help you implement on them in your life, because I follow up with questions and I engage with you throughout this whole process together. And that last leads me to support. Support is built around really investing in you, investing in your health, and spending the time, effort, energy that we need to do to make sure that you get the outcome that you want, the progress that absolutely has to be made. So support looks like two different ways. One is a weekly phone call in which we talk about what those commitments are, how they're implemented on, how they are actually showing up for you in your world. Now, if you have success with the commitments that we made, then great, we're just going to continue and stack on that. If you don't, we need to go in and look and troubleshoot and come up with another solution that is going to work better for you. So again, this is a very engaging process that you and I will be going through. So weekly phone calls, every time you get off that call with me, you'll have very clear next step idea and specific details that you need to be doing and accomplishing while we go forth in our coaching. The second piece is text messaging. So that's a very easy, relevant way for you to share information, whether it's pictures of your food, menus of restaurants, or you just have a question that needs answered and it's relevant to you right now in this moment. And so I'll be able to help navigate and guide you through the day-to-day questions that come up in your life and be able to help you overcome those obstacles now, not in like 3 days when we have our next coaching call or anything like that. So you truly have someone to bounce ideas off of, questions off of, and make this lasting impact that you need to have to get the outcome and the results that you want. And this really is outcome based. We want you to get the weight off, the body firmed up, the fitness results, the health goals that you need, whether it's eliminating diabetes or adding years to your life. That's what we are doing here with this. And so the last thing around the support that I have is I've coached lots of people. So I've created a lot of tools and resources in which I coach you through and you'll have access to. And you'll see a little bit more of that at the end of this video. I go over and review some of those resources that I have waiting for you. So there's the SANE approach. That's what we use. And that's what I found to be the best way to manage healthy habits and also to have behavior change, which is the centerpiece of all that we're doing here. Meal plans were so 1990, and you'd get the chicken, the broccoli, and the brown rice, the clean eating lifestyle, and that was great until you couldn't maintain it anymore because an event came up, a birthday party, you just got really tired and bored of it. Either way, that's not what it is. So the last thing I want to kind of call out here is who are the people that I'm looking for. I'm looking to create win-win situations. So you get the outcome, I get a great client to work with, and that's been enjoyable for me. There's a reason why I've got a lot of good reviews and I have a lot of great testimonials, because I'm actively engaged in the process and I want the client to be as well. This isn't a drag yourself through the mud type, pull you along to get the results. This is a help, encourage, and push you and guide you to make the best possible choices for you. So there's 3 characteristics that I find in my best clients. Number 1 is that you're coachable. You're willing to listen, implement, tweak, twist, adapt, give me great feedback on the work that we are doing together. So that's critical, that you actually listen and then apply. The second one is you're committed and decisive. That now is the time. Like, why wait another day? Why wait even another hour to get something going started. The best clients take action, and action is where you actually start seeing how things develop and unfold in progress. And that's where the art of the coaching comes into, around your nutrition, your health, and improving everything on all the levels that we can. So you're committed and decisive. You know, the reason you're viewing this video is that you've already decided you want to change. This is a next logical step. And the third piece is that you're resourceful. And that means that no matter how busy you are, how much everything's going on in your world, is that you're going to be able to create the time, the effort, the energy, the money, whatever it is that you need to do to make the results happen. Those are my best clients, and those are characteristics that they have. So if that is you, then, you know, continue reading and let's talk. Let's jump on a call. Let's talk for 15 to 20 minutes or longer, depending on how deep our conversation goes. And we'll really uncover a lot of things that are going on in your world, why you're stuck, and what you need to do about that. So that's, no matter what, when we get on a phone call, you're going to get a ton of value at whether we work together or we don't. And I'm always looking for great fits. So if this sounds like it resonates with you and you really feel that you're going to be a great fit to work together, I'd love to talk to you and kind of learn a little bit more about your story and see how we can make some amazing outcomes together. So stay tuned. Right next is where I have some additional videos showing you what I do with my clients as far as the client resources go, and the type of information that I have waiting for you to take advantage of and get that amazing outcome that you want. So thank you. And if you're at this point in the video, it means that you definitely have an interest. And I want to show you some of the things that you get when you're working with me, to give you a behind the scenes look at what I have prepared for you and have been doing for a long time with this, with my coaching, with everything. So here is part of the membership site. This is what you get outside of the coaching. So we'll be talking and giving direction, but there's also a whole lot of stuff on this website of nutrition, fitness, and mindset stuff that I have been at work building for you to help you thoroughly understand the process. So the initial couple things, we have a measurements worksheet, habit-based behavioral transformation. We've got, we go into nutrition. That's one of the chunks. And so with nutrition, we want to look through some of the 6 must-know food rules. This is a key critical understanding what nutrition is and how it is best to serve you. So we go through 6 common rules that I see. What food should you eat? So many people struggle with this, and how to design those. So we're going to go over that stuff together. Here's a very easy portion view of what you can do for your foods, kitchen makeover, diet instruction, so on. And it goes on, and how to read nutrition labels, talking about protein and some of the best tools to do, be able to calculate your calories, the things that you need, eating out, what fiber is, why you need it. So it goes on and on, how to deal with alcohol. We get down, scroll down into the fitness part. Now the fitness is based around your exercise stuff. So we'll talk about how we can include different types of exercise strategies that will best work you. So the exercise pyramid starts off with what are the key underlying fundamentals of exercise and how to work best. Talk about how to build exercise, how to get mobility work in there, different sample workouts for you. There's a lot of workouts. Talks about cardio, how to build ab workouts, and it just goes on. Here's a bunch of different other workouts that you can do, and I'm always adding to this site. And the last up, one of the third and probably the most important piece is the mindset. And around mindset, we're talking about different mindset shifts that you need to create the momentum that you want in your body and the changes in your life. Power of habits, the art of motivation, and it goes on and on and on. And so there's a number of different things here that I have just for you to be able to help get you the results. So we want to talk about coaching is super important, but also having resources to help you have go-to places so you don't get lost in all that is Google and the confusion there. So if this sounds like this is exactly what you want and are looking for the coaching and the support and the behind the scenes resources that you'll get access to, I'd love to talk to you. Again, just reach out and let me know. Thank you.